Hi, this is me. I have described how the brain processes traumatic memories in my last video. And for some people, even though they have allowed some time to pass or they have tried to talk about it and seek some help or find some positive conclusion from the situation, but it's not successful, they may still feel that they are traumatized by a certain event or a memory. So in these cases, maybe they can use additional tools to help them cope with releasing that traumatic memory. So I'm going to share some information from the Aroma Freedom Technique by Dr. Reprocess, who is a clinical psychologist, and in that he has a chapter on releasing traumatic memory release techniques. Step 1. Okay, so why do we use essential oils to help release these traumatic memories? Firstly, it's a very gentle but profound re-evaluation of the experience the person is undergoing, and it could be very soothing, and even though the memories the brain is trying to process could be painful. And why is that so? It's because most of the oils, they have a calming effect already by themselves. So when they soothe the memories, even as they're processing, is very soothing for them. Okay, and there's also a possibility of positive association with smell. Example, if you smell roses, you may feel feelings of pleasant, a nice, wonderful, welcoming smell. Or if you smell woody scents, then it could be you are maybe think that you are in the mountains and you're protected, you're in a very safe place. Okay, so for step 1 of the technique, there are 5 parts. We'll quote the example of the where the person's house has caught fire in this example. So first thing, you need to have an image. So an image is a picture, a snapshot of that incident or the memory you're trying to cope with. So in this case, it will be the house is on fire. The second thing you need to do is you need to know how you feel about this situation. Okay, and you rank it from 0 to 10, where 0 is the least intense and 10 is the most intense. So in this case, maybe the feeling will be terrified or terror. Okay, and then third thing, notice where this feeling is in your body. So it could be maybe the arms, it could be the back, it could be anywhere, because different part of the body stores different emotions based on what they are. So for this case, I mean, maybe you feel like it's butterflies in the stomach, maybe you feel it in the abdominal area. And number 4, think of the negative thought that came with that image. So maybe the person's house is on fire, he'll be thinking, oh, I'm losing everything. Then number 5, think of any other details that associates with this memory. So example, the smoke, there was a lot of people escaping from other units and all that, and you see your things, your belongings all gone. What are the other details in that example? So how do we reprocess the memory? There is something called the memory release oil mixture. You need 1 drop of lavender, 1 drop of stress away, 1 drop of frankincense. You put this into the person's hand and then have them breathe the scent into that memory they're focusing on. So when they breathe it in, let the person notice how the image shifts or change. Many times the image may start to blur out, it may start to shift in intensity. Okay, it may feel further away, or it may even change into something very different. But whatever it is, whatever image or whatever things that happen, stay with the feeling. Okay, at the end of it, when you feel that the time is right, go back to that original image and scale the intensity on the scale of 0 to 10 again. So most of the time it should have calmed down. If it is not at 0 or 1, you can redo this process again, okay, until it goes back to 0 or 1, meaning that when you look at the image, it should not have the same type of trauma or emotionally charged feelings that comes with it. Okay, thank you. I'll see you in my next video where we will describe step 2 for this traumatic memory release technique.